Hello, welcome to my Flosstube channel. My name is Ruth and I am the Magpie Stitcher. Today is Sunday the 1st of March 2026 and this is Flosstube number 4. Today I'm going to talk to you about what I stitched in the month of February in 2026. I got off to a slow start, but I've had a lot of extra work this week, this month. So I will show you what I've achieved. I stitched a total of 12,469 stitches for the month. And I'll start with my main focus project, and that is Glistening Wings by Heaven and Earth Designs. I will place a picture up here to show you where I was last time you saw it, and this is where we are now. So I have stitched 5,114 stitches, which brings me up to 12.57%. Glistening Wings is an AI generated chart from Heaven and Earth Designs, and it's part of the 2026 Heaven and Earth Designs cell. My original goal was to get it finished this year, and I am so far behind now, I don't think that will happen. I do hope to get the 6 pages finished so I can have access to the other charts, because there were some beautiful charts this time. Okay, my next project was Fellowship of the Rings. It's by Max's Patterns on Etsy. I started this on the 2nd of December 2022. This month I have stitched 3,094 stitches, and I have a total of 43.08% complete. I will have shown a picture, I hope, of where I was last time you saw it, and this is where I am at now. This is my secondary focus piece. I'm on a Facebook group called Cross Stitch Around Australia, and there are a certain number of kilometres between towns. Now I don't always do all of the kilometres between each town, because some distances that they have on their charts are up over 1,000 kilometres, and I just cannot do 1,000 stitches a day. So I break that up into small manageable chunks, somewhere between 90 and 150 stitches. I try to evenly divide it down till I've got a number that's somewhere in that range, and then I will write in my little diary that I'm travelling to a place and that I'm going to take so many days to achieve that. Okay, my next one is my train Christmas stocking from my great nephew. I'm hoping to get this one finished by Christmas. I'll put a picture of where I was last time, and I've stitched 1,034 stitches on it this month, and that's where I am now. This is beautiful, and I really do hope I get it finished in time to give it to him for Christmas this year. The next stitch I have got is Catch the Wind by from Butternut Road by Marilyn Levitt Emblem. I did do some of this last month. It was a Whitco call for January, so I did do some in January, and I've got another 380 stitches on it to complete the Whitco goal. So that's where it is now. So I love this piece. It is absolutely beautiful. It reminds me of my childhood with my hanging out with my sister and our best friend, which was just beautiful. We had so much fun. We grew up in the country. The next piece I have got is my October Opal Fairy. This one I am stitching for my granddaughter. I have done 1,036 stitches on it. It was also a whip go call for January, which I didn't get done in January, and this was number 7. And here is where she is now. She is stitched on a 28 count opalescent fabric, colour Witch's Brew, dyed by Paddock Lane Designs in Australia. And I started her on the 27th of October 2023. The next one is Grandma's Lilacs by Carolyn Manning. It's a part of her Shooting Star collection, and it's stitched on an 18 count gridded Ada. I think in previous videos I said 16. I have checked that recently. For February I have done 1,223 stitches, and this was Whip Go Call number 5. I still have a little bit more to do to complete that call, so I will do it this month, and it's at 15.98%, and that's where I am. I love these pieces. I've got quite a few that I'm going to do. I have decided that with these pieces I am going to stitch one at a time. I do have another one started that I will, when I finish this one, I will complete that and then move on to the next one. Okay, my next piece is a new start. I was hoping to get it finished. I have a retreat in 2 weeks, but I don't think that's going to happen. It's quite a little bit more challenging than I had thought it would be. So it's called Black Cat. It's a bookmark, and it's from Knotty Cross Stitch on Etsy. And I have done 288 stitches, and it's stitched on 16 count Ada in the colourway Bruised from the Stitching Spot in Australia. And this is where I have got so far. So it's kind of a very small start, but then that's probably maybe a quarter of it is done. So I don't see myself finishing that, but I do have another bookmark that I can put in its place. The next one is going to be my thread a day piece for the month of March, and this is called Old Timber House. It's a part of the Australian Heritage House series by Olga Gostin, and it was a DMC kit, so I'm using all of the kit supplies, stitched on 14 count Ada, and this is where I am at. There will be no before picture, but I will put a picture of what it looks like. So it has a total of, I don't know how many stitches, 1,054 stitches. So in that. The next piece is my Ukraine Gnome. That was a February whip go call. I didn't get it complete. I do plan to complete it. I put 1,000 stitches into it this month. So I won't put it, will be no before picture. I will put a picture of what it looks like when it's finished. But this is where it is at. It's got a total of 5,444 stitches. I can't give you a percentage because I've marked off the background that I am not stitching. This is stitched on 16 count Ada in the colour Bruised by the Stitching Spot in Australia. Okay, the next piece I plan to work on is a piece that I am doing for my beautiful daughter-in-law. This is Whip Go Call number 3 and 4, which was both called this month. How often does that happen? Actually, it happened last year too. So she is Cinderella, and she's by the X Stitch shop on Etsy. She is going to get 2,000 stitches in her because she's got two calls this month. She is currently at 14,174 stitches, which is about 68% complete. It's stitched on 32 count Lemon Meringue by Paddock Lane Designs. I really love this piece, and I really hope my daughter-in-law loves it too. Okay, that's all the main goals, all the Whip Go goals. I do have some extra stitching that I would like to achieve this month. The first one is Tiny Town by Heart in Hand. I would like to put another 500 stitches into that this month so I can get it closer to a finish. So this is where I am. I will put a picture up for you to see what it looks like when it will be finished. So far I've done 1,021 stitches. That's stitched on 32 count Sandy by Paddock Lane Designs. It was a fabric of the month for October 2025. I started it on the 16th of December 2025. It's stitched with all the cool paw threads, so Weeks Dye Works, I can't remember the other one. Oh dear, I'll have to write it down. Sorry about that. I'll put it down the bottom. The next one is Stroke of Midnight by Theresa Wentzler. I have done a huge 227 stitches on this, so I would like to see if I can get another 500 stitches into it this month. I'll put a picture of what it looks like, what it's supposed to look like. So it's just stitched on a 32 count white even weave by Swagat. Okay, the next one is Quirky Birds. Not sure how many stitches I want to put in, but I want to get some stitches into it this month. I really have neglected it, so this is what it looks like. I'll put a picture up of what it's supposed to look like. So far it's got 5,489 stitches in it, and it's at 31.32%, so it's not a large project. It's got a total of 17,575 stitches. Oh, sorry about the thread. So that is the last one in my plans to show you. So now I'm going to share with you who I've been watching. I've been watching, you know, the regular cross stitches that I mentioned, the Flosstubers I mentioned last week. I also want to shout out to Sabrina from Lady Marmalade in Stitches. She does some beautiful pieces. And Nancy from Bohemian Stitchery. They are both Australian stitchers. Sarah from Sarah's Stitching Spot. She does some stunning samplers. They are absolutely gorgeous. I do have a chart for one sampler, but I am yet to start stitching it. Quite frankly, they scare me a little bit. I think I would need to do it on linen, and I have stitched on linen. I do have one piece on linen, so I will have to see what I can find and maybe put it on for a start next year. The next two are also both Australian stitchers. Nessa from Cross Stitching with Nessa. She's an Australian. She does some lovely things. She charts the patterns that you can buy through her and Sharon's Facebook group called Fun with Cross Stitch. And she does a marvellous job. The pattern I showed you that I won last month was one that Nessa had charted. And the other one I watch is Leonie from Stitching Noni. She's currently working on the portal one. The portal, I'm not sure who does them. The portal cross stitch. She's working on all 6 portals, and I don't know, there's something close to 1 million stitches, and I'm loving watching that, and I'm thinking I want to do it, but it is so big. And so yeah, but it's something that is in the back of my mind that maybe I will start one day. First, I would like to finish the Glistening Wings and the Fellowship of the Ring. I've also got 2 more of those Lord of the Rings ones to do for my son. So yes, so that's all I've got for you today. If you liked what you've seen, please like and subscribe, and come back and see me next month. At this stage, I'm planning to do my next video on the 5th of April. So thank you for watching. Thank you for coming back, those that you've had. Thank you for to my subscribers, and thank you to the new viewers. I really appreciate all of you. Okay, have a great month, and I will see you on the 5th of April. Bye for now.